Hello everyone, my name is Nandar. I am a master candidate of International Development Study program at Faculty of Political Science in Chulalongkorn University. Today I would like to present my master thesis in this conference, which is about the role of social development in reduction of poverty, case study in Chin State, Myanmar. Firstly, I would like to talk about some background of Chin State. Myanmar is a country with diverse ethnic group of over 153 ethnic group and subgroup. It is also one of the developing country which has been suffer serious poverty for several years, alongside with political unrest, civil war, and the military regime over decades. Among the state and region, Chin State is considered as poorest and least developed state of the country, and it has always been left behind in national development policy and also has been neglected by government for several years. Isolation in Chin State is a general condition in terms of political identity, ethnicity, culture, language, and also geographic location. Due to its isolation, poverty is quite prevalent with high incidence and low social development indicated in child malnutrition, stunning immunization, and low literacy rate. Nowadays, a large portion of Chin people, 2/3 of the population live under poverty line, and the poverty rate in Chin State is 73.3%, which is the highest in the country. The experience of poverty include challenges associated with unemployment, malnutrition, inadequate education, and limited access to healthcare system. Because of the scarcity in natural resources, Chin people mainly rely on the agriculture and shifting cultivation with subsistence trading farming for their livelihood and income sources, and the steep mountain of the Chin Hill hinder substantial agricultural development, and also soil erosion and exhaustion limit crop production and hence increase food insecurity. And due to this factor, the state only produced about 70% of its grain, and hunger is common in poor households for several months and resulting in a child drowning. At the drowning rate of child and other age of 5 in Chin State is 41%, and 19.1% of children under 5 are acute malnutrition. 15.7% were moderately underweight, and 3.4% were severely underweight, according to the Myanmar Micronutrient and Food Consumption Surveys of 2017 and 2018. And the objective of this study is to examine the effectiveness of social program and other social policy led by the Myanmar government in order to understand more about the role of social development policy in reduction of poverty in Chin State. For the research method approach, the study embodied the critical policy analysis approach. Thus, it attempts to examine and evaluate the social policy and its failure in policy implication in accordance with its goal of poverty reduction and human development based on the theoretical perspective by comparing the situation in practice in order to deliver some recommendation on it. To analyze the government policy critically, it will assess the social program as the policy implication by government in terms of social service delivery and social expenditure, to examine the program effectiveness, and also the study will investigate the challenges, opportunities, and its impact on social improvement to evaluate the role of social development policy in poverty alleviation. In response to the widespread poverty and deprivation across the country, Myanmar government has established the National Social Protection Strategy Plan (NSPSP) in 2014 as part of the social policy to support the socio-economic development of the country and to combat the high prevalence of poverty and vulnerability across the country. The NSPSP embraced the universal, inclusive, and people-centered development approach with the consideration of the need of social policy that ensure everyone has access to basic requirements, including enough income and nutrition, as well as education and healthcare. And this national social protection policy aims to promote the real development with health and education strategy in contributing to poverty alleviation by enhancing the opportunity with the provision of human capital, and it also uh, aim to facilitate access to fundamental social services such as housing, water, healthcare, and also safeguarding people from risk and addressing economic and social vulnerability, addressing food insecurity throughout the life cycle, and also promoting economic opportunities and reducing social exclusion. Another NSPSP, they are a flagship program as part of the social intervention that support the entire social protection system of Myanmar. And Maternal and Child Cash Transfer (MCCT) program is one of the 8 flagship programs of the National Social Protection Strategy Plan (NSPSP), and aiming to combat the low birth rate and malnutrition of both mother and child with the promotion of physical and intellectual development of the child through the access to resources in the midst of income poverty. The MCCT program has began in Chin State in June 2017, led by the Ministry of Social Welfare, Relief and Resettlement of Myanmar government through the Department of Social Welfare with the technical support of UNICEF and financial support of Living. And the main objective of this program is to enhance the nutritional outcomes of both mother and children during their first crucial 100 days of life. And the MCCD program entitled to every pregnant woman in Chin State, and once they enroll, they will continue to receive program benefit until their children are 2 years old. And the beneficiary of the Chin MCCD program will receive 30,000 just for every 2 months as a cash transfer, and also they will receive membership in a local mother support group, and also they will receive monthly awareness raising training, which focus on nutrition, health hygiene, and family planning. And with this cash transfer and awareness raising training program, the Chin MCCD program aims to achieve these following 2 outcomes. Firstly, pregnant women and mothers have improved practice on nutrition, infant and young child feeding, IYCF, and health seeking behavior during their first 100 days. And secondly, pregnant women and mothers have improved knowledge on nutrition and health behavior during their first 100 days. In terms of impacts, 33,723 women have been enrolled as beneficiaries of the MCCD program in Chin State, and the bi-monthly payment has been made as of October 2019. For the usage of cash, it has been observed that 99% of beneficiaries in Chin MCCD program have improved access to food with better nutrition through consumption of better quality of food, and improve access to health services with increased expenditure on household health. The beneficiary of the Chin MCCD program spend their cash transfer for various purposes. Some use their money to buy more food for their family, and some use their money to buy more food for themselves, and also some use their cash transfer to buy more food for their children, and also some purchase clothes, shoes, and blanket for children through the cash transfer. It also being found that 36% of the program beneficiary in Chin State has been used their cash in healthcare causes such as medicine, transportation for hospital visits, and consultation fees. And the monthly nutrition and SPCC awareness session as part of the MCCD program deliver a wide range of topics such as bed spacing, dietary diversity, nutrition, breastfeeding, hygiene practices such as hand washing and growth monitoring in order to enhance the knowledge on nutrition and health seeking behavior of both mother and children during the first 100 days. The beneficiary of the Change MCCD program increased knowledge and change behavior after the SPCC awareness session, and they have been aware on the complementary feeding, early and exclusive breastfeeding, and they also got awareness on dietary diversity, and they have been knowledge on seeking antenatal care from the midwife healthcare center, and also they have been knowledge on immunization schedule for the children, and also on seeking healthcare for their children. However, there are a lot of constraints and challenges in MCCT program, especially in terms of service delivery, because Ministry of Social Welfare Relief and Resettlement of the Myanmar government still like to operate the office and bank account at the township level to deliver the cash grant to township and village directly, while the general administration and department GAD officer at the township level have to do instead, which undermine the transparency and equity of the program. Besides, the grievance redress monitoring mechanism and data validation are still weak and limited due to the budget constraint and lack of human resources to manage the service delivery. Furthermore, receiving the antenatal and postnatal care for women in remote areas of Chin State are particularly low compared to the national averages and significantly lower compared to the rural and other locations in Chin State because of the absence or inaccessibility of the adequate health facility and services, which undermine the inclusiveness of the Chin MCCD program. For the conclusion, uh, human capacity for the program management, logistic, procurement, the development of information, transparent and effective, and M&E systems are needed to strengthen to promote the sustainability of the program, and also in order to promote the effectiveness of the MCCD program, it should also consider the fact that decision making of spending the cash transfer in full healthcare expenditure and raising a child has often influenced by husband-in-law within the household rather than the woman in Chin state. And also the program intervention should make important effort to reach remote area to ensure that nutrition awareness and social behavioral change messaging is inclusive of the most remote population in Chin state, and so that it would positively impact more immediate causes of malnutrition. Yeah, that is my presentation. So thank you so much for your attention.